Hi, boys and girls. We have only 2 days of school left, so we thought Socky and Stinky and I would go over some of the favorite moments from our time with you guys.
Yay!
Yay!
I was going to ask Socky maybe what he remembers as being one of his favorite lessons. So, Socky, why don't you go first and tell us about one of your favorite lessons that you remember?
Oh, I remember my favorite for sure. Here we go. Do you remember this, Dr. D?
I think I do. Oh, yes, I remember that one, Doctor. That was one when you wanted to chop down the pink tree, right?
Right!
All
We
right.
almost went 10 miles!
Yeah, because the kite was stuck in the tree, right?
Right!
And that was a really big reaction for a small problem, right? We
It
talked to the
sure
boys and
was.
girls about keeping our reactions the size of the problem.
Right!
Do you think chopping the tree down was a good reason? Was there a good reason to do that?
No!
What did we decide we could do instead? Do you remember?
Well, we said that we could either wait for the wind to blow it down,
Mm-hmm.
or if it didn't, then I would have to save up for a new kite.
Exactly. And then the wind did blow it down, right?
Right!
We sat when we had that big storm.
Mm-hmm. The
Okay.
problem solved itself.
I think that's a really good lesson to remember this summer, boys and girls. Try to keep little problems little, okay?
Socky was crazy.
I sure was.
That would have been pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
If that tree
Yeah.
fell on your head, right?
That could have created a bigger
A
problem.
much bigger problem. All right. Well, I'm going to give Stinky a turn now.
Oh boy,
What do you think, Stinky? Can you remember a favorite moment from our lessons with the boys and girls?
I sure do. Well, I don't know if this was one of my favorites, but it was one crazy moment.
Uh-oh.
I think we learned a lesson too.
You did. I hope so. What was it?
Well, there was one time that I was trying to kind of play with Socky, but not really. And I was hitting the balloon away so he couldn't play.
I do remember that time.
He got
I
so
remember it
mad.
too.
He was going to sock you, wasn't he?
He was gonna sock me in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to.
Yeah.
Hey Socky,
What?
you want to kind of do it again?
Sure.
But don't do it.
I won't.
Okay,
Alright, ready?
ready.
Prepare for a good
And I
sucking!
went, Socky!
Oh no!
Socky! And then he stopped. He heard my voice. And he learned, you better stop and think, because you can make a small problem a lot bigger, right?
Right.
Okay. Can you come back to us, Stinky?
Yeah.
That's good. That was a little bit of a scary moment, but you did a really good job listening to your conscience
Thank you, Dr.
and
V.
thinking it through and stopping and thinking, right?
Yeah,
So you didn't hurt Stinky. You would have felt bad if you did that, right?
I sure would have.
All right, boys and girls. So I
I
hope
was
this
really
summer.
glad we heard your voice, Dr. B.
Me too.
I hope the boys and girls stop and think this summer. They could stay out of a lot of trouble if they do, right?
They sure will.
All right, the last one I'm thinking of tonight is another really important lesson to remember this summer because we're going to be around our moms and dads and our families, our grandpas and grandmas, and they may give us some feedback. Do you remember when we did the one on feedback?
I sure do,
There
Dr.
was
V.
the hot kid, the cold kid, and the cool kid. The hot kid, Socky almost what?
Caught on fire.
Yeah, you almost ignited because you were so angry when you got feedback about your sock drawer, right?
Right.
And then we had the cold kid. Do you remember what Stinky did to you?
He dumped a bucket of ice on my head.
Yeah, let's see
That
that
was
again.
great.
Let's see that again.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh boy. Oh no. Are you cold?
Hey, Socky, are you cold?
I'm so cold.
Oh, poor Socky. Socky, do you remember how the cold kid reacts to feedback?
Yeah. He doesn't take it at all, and he gets all huffy and puffy,
Mm-hmm.
and then ignores you, and then pretends to fall asleep.
He could pretend to fall asleep. He could roll his eyes.
Roll his googly eyes.
Yeah, just like that. Yep. You still look a little cold there, Socky.
Yeah. I think I need somebody to warm me up. Here, Stinky, hold me.
So you think you should be the cool kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just take feedback and accept it and learn from it, okay? It can
Right.
be tricky, but it helps us become more mature, right?
Right.
All right, yeah, just like that.
What are you doing, Socky?
Oh, I
I'm dancing.
remember. You danced to the cool jazz music at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah. All right.
And Stinky got out of sync.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hope that the boys and girls enjoyed a little recap of some of our favorite lessons. I think we'll do a couple more tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Yeah. Over the summer, you can watch. They can maybe watch you again. Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
We should probably watch them a few times, right? In case they forget the lesson.
Every day.
Every day.
All right. Good night, boys and girls.
Bye.